Leadership takes on many forms, but I think the form that I do best is by leading through example. Through PWMP, I have helped to organize and execute all of these drives for women and children living in shelters. My name is Lease, and this is a year in the life of PWMP. So PWMP, or People Who Need People, is a local charity based in Baltimore, Maryland, that helps to fulfill the physical and emotional needs of women and children living in shelters. They strive to make their lives feel as normal as possible despite their living situation. And now, before I continue, I think it's best if I change it to something a little bit more formal. That's better. So one drive we did in January was we created these knot blankets and donated them to the shelter so that the children living there remember that they are not forgotten. In February, we hosted a chocolate box challenge where families competed to see who could donate the most chocolate boxes for Valentine's Day. In March, we held a non-perishable food drive where people donated cereal, granola bars, and other non-perishable foods to a local food bank. In April, we collected toiletries and donated those to the shelter so that the people living there can feel clean and healthy. In May, we filled these reusable tote bags with a bunch of goodies for the moms so that they feel special on Mother's Day. In June, we collected these summer toys and donated them to the kids so that they can have a fun and enjoyable summer. In July, we created these lunches and donated them to the shelter. And this is actually something that we do every year, year-round. And we do this through perishable and non-perishable lunches. In August, we gathered and collected a bunch of new shoes and donated those so that the kids living in the shelters can have new shoes for the coming school year. In September, we created these personal hygiene kits and filled them with washcloths, toothbrushes, deodorants, and donated those. In October, people donated their old costumes so that the children living in the shelters can have a fun and enjoyable Halloween. In November, to prepare for the cold months, we gathered a bunch of bed sheets, a bunch of blankets, and a bunch of fitted sheets so that the people living in the shelters can feel comfortable in the cold months. And then what we are doing now is we are filling these gift bags with gift cards, with candy, and we're donating those to the shelters so that the people living there can have a happy holidays. Now, PWMP is a charity that works year-round to fulfill the needs of the people living in the shelters. And I have helped by leading the collection, the donation, the gathering, and the sorting of all these items. And this has taught me that there's always a need for service, and this is something that I hope to continue in the Lead Scholars Program at UCF. Thank you.